The round table.
Gentlemen,
Aye.
let's broaden our minds.
Lay on, gentlemen, and let them know what's what. Fire at will. It's time for action, gentlemen.
Gentlemen of the round table.
What's the topic of discussion?
Civility, gentlemen. Always civility.
And with that, we're ready to begin.
All right, Jackie, I think you're praying.
Dude,
Jackie's praying because she's a bitch.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Man. Dear Lord Jesus Christ.
Lord.
I want to thank you today for hangovers. I'm giving them a thanks today. I'm not putting them down today because I realized when you have a good time, you have to have an immediate bad time. And I really want to thank him for being able to puke when you don't have to put your finger down the back of your throat where it just like shoots out of your mouth so fast. It's like, wow, the hangover's immediately gone. But then it's not, and then you throw up again, and then you gotta film, and then you throw up again. You're wearing a construction outfit, you're sitting on the floor of the bathroom, and you say, thank God that I'm puking right now. Thank God for making me feel so bad every day.
You're so pretty.
You're doing great.
That's it. Fuck you, God.
Whoa! You were just thanking him. What the hell?
It's a good prayer. All right.
Fuck you, God. Welcome to the Roundtable of Gentlemen. Who are all these beautiful hungover people?
Jackie Zebrowski. Woof, woof.
Not bad.
Ed Larson.
Holden McNeely, I'll give you a little sneak peek on the segment today. It's about something pretty stinky.
And I'm Michael J, and I'm very, very pleased with that prayer. I loved it because I'm just hungover too.
Good. Yeah, cheers, man. You know why?
Not
It's
bad.
because it's the daytime.
Absolutely. Michael J sitting in for the beautiful Kevin Barnett. He's out there smashing some ladies, as he would say. Smashing ladies. With us in the Chuckle Hut, the very beautiful, the luscious, the always available Mr. James Adomian. Thank you so much for being here.
I've actually just been taken, but thank you, everybody.
Whoa! Well, that's going to foil my entire plans I had this evening. I was really going to do some cuddling with you.
There's a clever disguise you could put on.
Oh, yeah?
To pretend to be a bow that I may have met over the weekend.
Yeah.
Whoa, what does that mean?
Just zip yourself up and look like a Hawaiian.
Well, if I keep on eating this way, I will. All right, I'm Ben Kissel. With us, as always, newsman Marcus Parks. Marcus, what do you got to us? What do you got for us today?
We got a story out of Florida.
Yes!
Oh,
Good old
Dick
Florida
State.
story.
And will not
Sunshine Cock State.
It will not surprise you. A Florida teen killed his parents with a hammer and stashed their bodies in a bedroom before hosting a wild house party for dozens of his friends.
Yeah! See, now that's the kind of friend I wish I had in high school.
Yeah.
You know, someone really willing to go out there and kill their parents for a good time.
Yeah, man.
No one else is upset except for his
look
parents.
so happy in this picture too. It's like a mugshot from Black Hole Sun video.
Did anyone else jack off to that Barbie getting fired? Like when the Barbie was
When the
dripping on
Barbie
grill?
melted in the sun? No, I didn't jerk off
No
to
one
that.
jacked
No,
off to that?
of course not. Who would?
All right. Good to know. I'm not going to say that I did that.
Barbie melting in the sun. What are you talking about?
For Black Hole Sun, the music video, they had the Barbie over the grill. Put another shrimp on the Barbie. Literally.
Wow.
I remember that video just from Beavis and Butthead. That's my point of reference for that was lady with the big red lips. And
Yeah.
Now that you could jack off to that, not the Barbie.
Yeah. Big mouth bitch. Always jerking off to that.
Never
Yeah,
masturbate
start-
to just lips.
Huh?
Never just lips. You ever be that-
Just jack off to like
Just
a disembodied pair of
literally
lips.
close up just on.
It
No,
just
they
turns
don't
out to be
cut
Mick
off.
Jagger. Yeah.
Exactly,
Yeah, that's
right.
sad. It happens all the time.
So this kid, Tyler Hadley, he was 17. He was arrested and charged with first-degree murder after police acted on an anonymous tip-off. They arrived at the house and found the body. So some kid at the party was walking through the house, and the kid was like, "Hey, come here and check this out." And he took him to his parents' bedroom, and they were just like, dead in the big bloody pile of shit.
Yeah, it was his best friend that he showed.
Was it like a Donkey Kong themed party? Where you were just like,
He killed them both with a hammer?
Yeah.
That's right, ones and twos.
That is hard to kill two people with a hammer.
Adults!
Are you kidding me? That's fucking impossible. How do you do that? Kid's a superhero.
It's impressive.
Like, son, please don't. And they just kept doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, good for him.
They should have
you know?
made one of their bodies into a bong. You know, it's like, I can smoke out of my parents now.
Yeah, fuck you, Dad. I love this weed, Dad.
I always wanted to smoke weed out of a girl, but never my mother.
Yeah,
That's a good.
Well,
That's good.
That's a good policy. It's a real good policy.
So he wanted the parents are gone for the weekend. We're going to have a party, but they didn't have any vacation plans.
Yeah, they just canceled him on Friday. He didn't know what else to do.
Yeah. Well, he had already put out the Facebook invite.
That's the thing. And
And that's no shit. He put out the Facebook invite before he killed them.
yeah. Well, you know, it's pre-thought.
And he said that he was, of course, possessed by the devil.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And he had also taken 3 ecstasy pills before the murder.
Really?
Yeah.
I just feel like
Kills on that.
Yeah, I don't know. On ecstasy. That's ridiculous.
it would be pretty awesome, though. If you're, you know, it would be like rainbows are coming out of their heads every
That would
time
be
they
pretty
just
fun.
gushed blood from their brains. It might make for a murder actually to be really pretty amazing. You know, ecstasy makes everything fun.
Yeah.
And
It just
certainly killing your
proves that
parents.
Maybe they were making musical notes when he hit them.
Maybe.
Ding, dong, boom, boom.
This just proves that the devil likes to party, man.
Yeah.
But why? Did he even say why? Like, what was the point in doing? They
I
said,
think it's literally just for this party. It's not even a Menendez situation where like they claimed that the kid they were sexually harassed or anything. He just wanted to have a party, so he killed his parents that night. Not forward thinking. That's the thing about teenagers.
Yeah,
they
they
don't
could've-
look to the future.
They could have been getting the beer and shit.
Exactly. You know. Well, then again, maybe
Well,
his dad should just bought him beer.
was he Mexican? Was it like a pinata
White fella.
thing? Pinata?
No. He looks a little. Eddie, give me a description. Mugshot.
He looks extremely lost and confused. He's got a shaved head. He looks white. I'm gonna say white, maybe a touch of Spanish.
If he were to talk, what would he sound like?
Daddy, Daddy,
Daddy didn't love me.
Really?
Oh, fuck this kid. And then, of course, he tried to commit suicide, right? With, what was it, 10 Percocets?
His plan was to commit suicide by taking 10 Percocet pills once he got caught, but he
not enough.
fucked up
Not
on it.
enough.
I would have
You're
respected
just gonna have a
him.
good time.
I would respect him if he tried to kill himself with the hammer, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Come
Take
on,
yourself
man.
out with what you killed him with.
And he's pleading not guilty.
Oh, good.
Well,
All right,
you know.
sure, why not?
James, how if you had a terrible group of parents, I assume your parents are wonderful, but let's say they were terrible and you wanted
No,
to
I
murder
actually I killed my parents with not with a hammer, but with like a saw.
Oh, good.
I was on ecstasy, and I can from experience I can say that once you've killed on ecstasy, it really doesn't feel the same when you're just killing somebody.
them. Right, you can
without
never
it.
get the pleasure back.
It's
It's
never
like
the
when a
same.
black bear eats a human. You know, it's a man eater now. It's
Yeah.
gonna smell blood no matter where it is.
Can't go back to salmon, that's for damn sure. Not if you're eating Sammy the Man. Well, that's
Yeah,
amazing.
oh,
I would love to. I mean, yeah, that's the thing I always fantasize about. Well, Sammy the Man.
Sammy the man. That was bad, though. That was
It
really
would,
bad.
Jackie, it doesn't matter if it's bad.
I know. I just really enjoyed it. I'm sorry.
Well, it's like I feel like Tommy Wiseau over here, the room maker. One of the worst.
The
made-
filmmaker of the room.
The filmmaker, the room maker.
A room maker might be like somewhere between a housewife and a.
It sounds like a
Interior
horror.
designer.
When
Yeah.
DSK would harass him.
Then if the
sexually
Room
assault.
Maker was a horror movie, what would it be about?
You know, it's just about a person who came here as a first-generation immigrant. He really wants to do well for his family, and he gets a terrible job at a Holiday Inn. And then, of course, at 7 in the morning, he's got to go make the beds and clean up the towels and do all the laundry and stuff. And then go home, and he has a fat wife and a couple of terrible children. And, he's the room maker. You know, he's the room maker, and it's probably the most horrific true life story of all time. And you know, he hates his wife. I don't know how she's getting fatter. He has less and less food on the table, but somehow his wife is hoarding.
Fucking hoarding all that shit and not tell him about it.
That's the thing. I wonder why the pillows smell like
Can't
cabbage.
trust her. Kill her with a hammer.
Kill her with a hammer.
What a way.
Do as the good Lord says. Jay, you want to kill your parents? How are you going to do it?
Oh, not with a hammer, man. That takes too long. You might have like second thoughts and doubts about it and shit. And
Well, once you
don't wanna do
once
it
you get
halfway.
one good whack in, you don't want your pops coming after you hit him with a hammer. He'll murder you. You got to kill him then.
I couldn't kill both my parents with my bare hands. One of them's running. Okay, like I can't. That's impossible. Unless you lock the door and wait till they was asleep. Like I can't imagine how you can fucking do that.
Now,
Well,
he
that's
did
the
it in the afternoon.
So they must have been awake, up and running around.
Yeah, they had to have been. And it said that after he killed them, he piled a bunch of furniture on them.
Just to hide them?
I guess so, during the party, I guess.
He didn't have any rugs to sweep them under.
That's hilarious.
You figure for the party, you're gonna need that furniture, though.
I guess so. But I mean,
That's how he got caught. There wasn't enough seats. People
I feel
started
like
looking for
there's a
chairs.
I feel like there's a nose
Where are all
on
the
my
chairs? Oh, here they are. Ah!
Just he tries to set them up in a posturepedic position.
Yeah.
Sit on them. I feel like there's a nose digging into my back. I better take a look here. What am I sitting on?
You gotta put like shades on, like Wicked and Bernie's or some shit like that.
That's
That
what
would've
you
been
gotta do.
Dance around the bar.
They go to the Bernie dance.
Man, that guy's parents are so rad.
The coolest parents around. They take them through the drive-thru and get like a whole bunch of Whoppers and shit on their credit card. That would be amazing.
Well, it sounds like it was an all right party. There were 60 people there.
Nice.
That's a good party.
It's a good high school party.
And how big is
Better
this
than
town?
most shows here.
Oh my God, better than most. That's the grand total of the entire run of the creek. You're from Florida. How big is this town? Do you know the
Where
town?
is that? What is it called again?
I'm looking it up right now.
All right, I'll wait.
I think, yeah, Florida has a lot of small towns. This seems like a
Yeah.
small town activity.
Looking it up right now.
I
It's
hate
actually a
this kid.
medium-sized city in Florida.
Port St. Lucie.
Oh, Port St.
Port
Lucie's
St.
good sized
Lucie.
town. It's
Yeah.
Port St. Lucie,
And it was a wealthier town. You assume this guy is pretty well
it's
off.
right by Fort Pierce. Yeah, Fort St. Lucie's trying to become the new Boca, getting all high class in there. 0 lot line houses, man, 4 or 5 bedrooms, 2 stories. Not bad.
As a
You're a real estate agent?
yeah.
Exactly.
I just buy a house.
It's actually just South Williamsburg. So we're really going to start jacking up the prices.
Up-and-coming neighborhood.
Ed Larson
nice.
in the room maker too.
Totally the room maker.
He has to sell the room.
But isn't this the number one fear of having children, that they inevitably end up turning on you and killing you?
Sure.
I think it's the number 2 fear. The number 1 fear is actually that they die in front of you, I think.
So would you rather have your kid die in front of you or get bludgeoned by a hammer by your son?
I would kill my kid if he ever came out with a hammer.
So that's mutually assured destruction.
Yeah.
You have a nice Cold War going with your progeny.
That's the thing. It's obvious these parents had no ground rules for proper behavior. If his dad was just like, "Hey, what are you doing?" It's like, you need to discipline.
Yeah.
You need to have that kid put that hammer down before he hits you in the head with it.
He said it was, he had 60 people at his fucking party, and the kid's a pretty well-adjusted kid. I
He's
mean,
popular.
It's not like he's like one of them Columbine kids where he's like had no friends, no one talked to him. He's like,
That's
it's all your
Columbine. They had plenty of friends.
Well, I got
There was
this.
like 10 of them.
Weirdos. Yeah,
Well,
all
yeah.
weirdos.
But I mean, 60 fucking people. I couldn't throw a party for 60 people, and I didn't want
You
to.
didn't even kill your parents.
This is a really weird
Not with a
quote.
hammer.
By the way, he killed him with a 22-inch framing hammer.
Was he born with the hammer in his fist? Like John Henry?
Thor?
Like they should have seen it coming?
Was he born from his father's skull?
Said that he struck his parents in the head and torso.
Okay.
Said that, and then he used books, files, and towels to cover their bodies.
Oh,
So I guess not necessarily furniture.
Files?
Files.
Why wouldn't you just bury them or a blanket? There is one thing that you put them under the
Towel.
couch, put them under the
Trash
bed.
And this is a
Trash
really
bag. Perfect.
This is a really weird quote. This is from the kid who turned him in. His best friend. His name is Mandel.
Whatever. Snitch.
Vote Mandel. Yeah, exactly. Not a very good friend if you ask me.
Yeah.
Mandel said Tyler told him he thought, quote, the devil possessed him, end quote. He said the Hadleys were having financial problems and, according to Mandel, that along with rap music and fights with his parents influenced his actions.
They're going to blame rap music
They're
on this
blaming
one?
How would
They're
they get
playing rap music.
Wow.
How are we
that
still
anymore.
blaming rap music?
I just cannot believe that. Rap music, it never, I don't remember
He was
one
listening to-
lyric, unless his parents were police officers or he was somehow in the basement while all of his friends were having sex with other people. There is no way that
Well-
rap music will ever inspire someone to kill a parent.
It was hammer time.
Oh, that's the thing. He was just like, he took too legit to quit really bizarre and wrong.
Oh, that's perfect.
Good Christ.
All right, good job, James.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That was real.
Got a regular Sammy the Man over here.
Sammy the man, I want to eat him up.
I just wonder if any of the friends had sex in the bedroom where the bodies were and didn't realize they were there.
Oh,
and then realized
Hank. And then
later
it's like, yeah.
on.
Oh, like, it feels like you have 4 hands right now, Hank. And just slap at her ass with the dead man's hand.
That would be
Hey,
intense.
Susie, I always wouldn't have sex on top of files.
Oh, there's dead bodies too? Awesome! Yeah!
2008 state income tax receipts.
Always makes me come so hard, baby.
But this kid, Mandel, it's like he's in his 40s. Here's another quote. Said, I feel like this kid that I've known all my life. I don't know him. His family was my family. They were very good people. I really don't see any motive besides drugs.
Drugs and rap music cannot be. I'm surprised they're not blaming Grand Theft Auto or, what do you call that? That Green Day Kerplunk album. Remember that?
Millions of people take ecstasy every day, and they don't kill their parents with a fucking hammer.
No,
That's
man,
the
this
thing.
Kid's fucked up. If he wasn't on ecstasy, he would have killed him with a hammer.
That's if he was my best friend and he was talking about wanting to kill his parents, I'd be like, man, take this ecstasy. You're not going to want to do it.
Yeah.
And then sure enough, I'm at the most amazing party of the summer.
I should be honest and blame the Beatles.
That's a good point.
Well, Silver Hammer.
Yeah, okay. I got the. It's so good. That song was about heroin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Which one is that one?
Maxwell Silver Hammer.
It was.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
And
I knew it.
And how? In what way is it about
I
it?
knew
Maxwell Silver Hammer
Came down.
down in his veins.
You're singing it and miming.
You're doing both terribly, so.
Hey Jude's about heroin, right?
Is it?
Yeah. Isn't
What
it?
is
Hey
heroin?
Jude's about heroin.
All right, just don't tell me Eleanor Rigby's about
Put it in your
heroin.
arm and it makes you feel better, isn't that
Is
it?
every fucking Beatles song about
Yeah.
heroin? Is
Oh,
my mind being blown right now?
All you need is love is about cocaine.
Yeah. All you need is cocaine, and they just changed the lyrics for
changed
love
it.
because
Yeah.
America wasn't ready for the
For
fucking
that.
Beatles, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! I feel like this is why Amy Winehouse died. She probably interpreted every Beatles song this exact same way.
I'm glad she died.
Oh, fuck Amy Winehouse. By the way, I'm with you, Jackie. Fuck Amy Winehouse. And I hate that people are like, oh, the 27 curse. First of all, a curse is completely out of your control. Heroin is in your control. Second of all, Jimi Hendrix, Kurt Cobain, fucking
Janis Joplin,
Janis
Jim
Joplin.
Morrison.
Actual artists. She's not in the list.
Yeah, she's not in the same category.
You
as them.
can't just do heroin and die at 27 and be like, I must have been one of the greats. You didn't do anything.
She, according to the reports, she was on like a week or 2 week long bender, and it's almost like she was just trying to join the club. Like, I'm one of them.
Pathetic.
I belong here.
You can tell.
Her birthday's next week.
That's the thing. I mean, who had more desperate need for friends? The guy who killed his family or the chick who killed herself?
Yeah.
Amy Winehouse probably wanted. She was like, I can see the headlines now. You know, it's so she's fucking sucks. I'm so happy she's dead.
I didn't know she was that young.
That album was pretty good, though. That one album was decent. I
That
liked
one that
it.
she had.
That was a good album. I
It
liked
was.
that album. But that's it. The
You can't
rest...
ride it forever.
No, you can't. You can't. Obviously not.
Holden, you're a music aficionado.
like
Where are
a-
you putting Amy Winehouse?
It's just not a classic, it's not a classic fucking album, you know?
It's just a good
It's
album.
a good, it was fine, it was
It's like
good.
as good as Marcy Playground.
It's not as good as Sharon.
I Smell Sex and Candy was a good goddamn song, man. And it was like, yes, I do too. And that was because I was jacking off with
was the
candy.
thing,
I was
yeah.
actually just using candy to jack off. But nonetheless, I smell,
nougat?
yeah, Snickers. I smell sex and Snickers,
You
really.
know who's good? Bob Dylan's a good one.
God's
Still alive.
Yeah. All of his songs are about heroin.
Did he die in the 27 Club and come back to life or something?
Exactly.
Yeah, most likely. Can we all agree, though, that Amy Winehouse is unattractive as well?
Yeah, oh,
Because
yeah.
I was so sick of people trying to force her attraction down my throat. Her and Lady Gaga's ugly. They are ugly people.
I totally would fucking shit plant both of them.
Well, I don't know what that means. Are you
What does
a
that
pro
mean?
wrestler? Is it a pile driver? Is it a
Shit,
head?
yeah, you put their face into cement and you fuck them in the ass.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I didn't know that existed.
Oh, well.
And then when you're all
Does everyone not know what shit planting is?
No.
I swear I made it up.
so they died from it.
I just pictured that guy shit planting that chick in the files.
Cement hardens.
Baby, I'm going to shit plant you on these 2 dead bodies, baby.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Yeah, she's a
he's
total
on a
monster.
shit planting date.
I don't like it. What do you think, Jay? What do you think about these chicks?
Amy Winehouse, yeah, but no. But Lady Gaga, I'd fuck Lady Gaga, absolutely.
I'd fuck her. We've all fucked very
shit
unattractive
planner.
beast
Yeah.
women.
No, all right.
But it's like,
I've only fucked unattractive beast women.
that's right, James. That's the thing. Now, James, you're a gay fella. You enjoy all of that.
Sure.
And so, have you been with ladies in the past? And were they always, did you ever get with very attractive ones, or were they tend to be more of the Ben Kissel brand of beef?
No, I guess they're like hot girls on paper, but just to me, they were just like beasts of the wild.
They had like nothing going for them physically that you wanted.
There was always drugs involved, so it was like
Yeah.
it might as well be Amy Winehouse.
I love it.
That's very.
I thank you, James, because it's men like you that lead very attractive women to us. Because they're like, all the pretty ones are gay, so I'm just going to go with the fat, ugly one. No, he's not. At the very least, I know he's going to have a boner for me.
There's a reason we come up once in a while.
Yeah.
That's very interesting, though, because I would think if a gay guy like guys, right, and guys make ugly women, that gay guys, if they fucked a woman, it'd be an ugly woman.
Hubba, hubba, hubba.
Yeah, man. It makes sense, no?
I don't understand the logic.
I don't.
to be honest with you.
What's the logic
so
again?
guys,
Hey,
gay
all
guys
right.
make-
And let's say I like guys, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you
And-
like guys.
So
You're
I
a
would-
huge
if I'm-
gay wad.
So if I'm gonna date, I'm gonna fuck a woman, right?
But we're clarifying. Michael Che likes men.
I like. All right. Let's
Michael
say,
Chase, just say I like men. And this.
Michael, so you like men. So Michael, you're saying you like men. As a black man, you like men.
if I like men,
All right, so he likes men. We got that. Good.
We can cut the if off of there. For the
I am.
We get that in post. Yeah.
Dude,
Get nice Glenn Beck editing on this one.
dude, I was ahead of you like 10 minutes ago.
Good. All right, Michael, continue about how you like men.
you guys all getting a very nasty letter on Facebook about this. I really don't appreciate.
I'm throwing a party this weekend, guys. Come on.
60 of my closest friends and a hammer. No, I'm just saying. I would want like a big hairy woman. I would think if I like guys.
A mannish woman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I went to a prison and I had to like fuck a guy, I want like the little petite guy with. I don't want a fucking muscle.
Tits, yeah.
Go on. So what do you want to? So let's say you're in prison and you find your little petite Pedro. What do you want to do with him when you go back to the bunker?
Shit plan him.
I'm not saying I want to do this. I'm saying
No, but if you would want to,
if you had
that's
to.
what they call his cell, the bunker. Michael Chase bunker. Everyone gets fucked.
You heard? You heard about Santos? They sent him down to the bunker.
Not the bunker. What did you do to get the bunker? You stole a fork. All right, Chase. So you're fucking Pedro in the bunker.
No, I'm not.
How are you?
No, I wouldn't do that. I'm just saying if it's him or me, if we have to make a decision,
You're him.
It's okay if you do.
man.
It's okay if you do. You just spare yourself the grief if you don't tell anybody about it.
That's the thing.
That's the clever trick.
Yeah.
All those prison romances stay in prison.
That's the thing.
Sometimes. Not all the time.
Dude, somebody look up their old prison lover when they get out.
it's like OK Prison. Is there like an OK Prison site for looking for people recently home?
I'm looking to be sent to a prison where I can meet someone that I can spend the next 5 to 10 years with.
Or 3 to 8, depending on good behavior. But I want him to be bad. You know.
I'm attracted to bad boys.
I have a life sentence. I'm looking for a long-term relationship. Anything maybe long distance.
That's good, Michael.
Was that awful?
No, it was great. I still want to watch it.
I'm out of laughs, so.
Yeah, I just want to.
Fuck all of yous, okay? I don't need this shit.
You want to fuck us now?
Oh my God! It's a bunch of men.
Equally.
If it's you or me, I'm saying no.
All right, Shay, hot seat. We're in prison. Marcus is there for some sort of.
Marcus is the one everybody fucks,
Of course.
Well, of course.
Oh God! If I'm going to prison, I'm following Edward Norton's example in 25th Hour.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have Ben beat the fuck out of me before I go in.
I thought you were going to have me stretch out your asshole because that's really. If you go to
That's
prison,
how he prepared for that part.
Ben, I can do that on my own.
spoons?
I don't need your help for that.
get this guy in you.
Marcus looked real good in a little polka dot dress.
Yeah, I would.
That's the thing.
Oh man, I just know if going to prison is my worst fear because I know I'd be the guy where they knocked out all my teeth so it slides better. I know I'd be like that's a nightmare.
Yeah.
Is that an actual thing, Michael? You know about prison. Is that what happens?
All right.
As a black man,
What
you know
I
about
heard-
No, it's relatives in prison. I mean, not just because he's black, because they're
I
criminals.
have heard that they make you wear like pool chalk on your eyes for eyeshadow. And
What do they make you do?
Yeah. Pool chalk. And
really?
And Kool-Aid on your lips.
That's hot.
Why did they just
I
make
do
them
that
all look like
outside.
Amy Winehouse?
That's what I've heard. I've never been.
It sounds very attractive.
Yeah, I've heard about like dudes cutting like
Yeah.
slits in the armpits and then like fucking the armpits.
What? No way.
That's less gay than a butthole?
I suppose so.
That's crazy.
It's better, I guess, more closer to a vagina than a
I bet it
butthole
feels
would be.
pretty good though.
Because
It's like
a
all the
vagina is,
muscles.
it's more vertical and vertical. That's
Like
what it'd
a
be. And a
cat.
butthole is
unless it's Asian.
cylindrical.
Remember they used to say the Asians were sideways? Kids.
Everyone, yeah.
Oh yeah, I said it. I still say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Now
heard
you-
that.
It's not true.
Yeah, it's not true at all.
I want to know. I've never had sex with an Asian. Too
Yeah.
racist.
Never been
total
with an Asian,
bullshit,
yeah.
total
No.
Oh, I had sex with an Asian once. It was really fantastic. It was on a bathroom floor.
Of course.
It's nice.
That's where you find them.
Yeah, exactly. No, you just look down. All of a sudden, one's there, and you have sex with it. Marcus, what other news story you got for us, buddy?
All right, here's one thing that I got. Staying on the same topic of sperm and rape,
Yes.
Sweden has its very own sperm sniffing dog.
Hey!
Yeah, it's named Rapport Opus, and
It's a dog that likes sniffing crotches?
he recently helped police catch an alleged rapist.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah, Rapport Opus trained for a year to become the only sperm sniffing dog in southern Sweden, which I think is funny because
southern Sweden.
because that implies that there's a sperm sniffing dog in northern Sweden.
Whole series of them.
There's sperm sniffing wolves up there.
He was brought to a park where a man had been accused of forcing a woman to perform oral sex on him. There, the dog found traces of semen, which were matched with a 23-year-old suspect's DNA.
Wow. So what if that dog just went around and smelling like started barking at all the chicks that guy had raped? That would be pretty amazing.
Yeah,
too.
just like ran up to their crotches, like.
Yeah.
I mean, just the funny vision pops into my head of a guy just like beating off in the bathroom and just like right when he fucking comes, a dog
Just like grabs the stream and the stream like Beethoven saliva. Just
It's like, what a weird and pointless way to die.
And ever since then, I haven't not been able to come to a dog. All I do is now come with dogs.
That dog probably walks around with just a mouth full of balled up tissues.
I mean, I just feel so bad for the dog. It's obviously a smart dog. It's got a good snout, a good brain. There's bomb-sniffing dogs in Wall Street. There were terrorist dogs for the TSA, and this guy is on jizz duty. That's just such a shitty role for the dog. Where he's just like, I'm brilliant, and I'm on cum duty? Why do I have to touch all these gross dicks?
I
feel like Michael Che in prison.
I thought it was rough having a kennel job.
Yeah, reporters. The dog's owner is going to testify at the trial, and it will be the first time evidence discovered by the dog will be used in court.
I just wish the dog would testify so bad.
The dog has like a private citizen owner.
No, it's the trainer is of the Swedish police department.
Okay, so it's not like
it's not just
house
some
dog.
It's not just some dude with a hobby.
That would be a pretty bizarre one.
Swedish police, some reason, sounds like fake police.
Yeah.
It totally does.
I feel like you put Swedish in front of anything, it then sounds fake.
It's because of the Swedish chef, definitely.
Or Swedish fish.
Yeah, Swedish fish,
not real fish.
They're gummies.
Yeah.
The Swedish police sounds like the euphemism for like getting a blowjob from a dog.
Exactly. Time to get the Swedish police out. Oh, that's
I don't
amazing.
understand. So they found the cum in the forest.
Right, the woman was obviously spitting.
They found the cum in the forest.
I just picture this dog like the dog version of a
Fucking Carmen Sandiego over here.
What was the Sherlock Holmes version of the dog? What was the name?
Hound of the Baskervilles?
Yeah, that's what I think the dog looks like, but looking for cum. He found it.
He's on the trail, Holmes.
He's on the cum trail.
Eddie, give me a description of this dog.
All right, so this dog's sniffing around in the woods, and it looks like he's off to the side of the road just looking for truffles.
Right. And you imagine you find
he's a German. He's a German.
He's in the bushes.
He's in a bush looking for cum.
Everybody goes when they're looking for a little cum.
Oh man, I've never come in a bush. I've never raped a woman either, so I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I'd imagine he probably came in her mouth and then she spit it out.
She didn't love him. She never loved him.
If she swallows, it's not spit. It's not rape.
That's probably true. I bet you a defense lawyer could make that argument.
No, she swallowed, Your Honor.
You understand, right?
That's how Kobe got off.
Exactly. Jackie, what are you going to do?
I mean, I imagine if you're raping a woman in her mouth, I would jam the dick so far back her throat that she's not able to spit it out. Like,
Really
it immediately
inject it in
goes
there.
right down your throat.
Why
Sure.
doesn't she just bite the fucker then?
Yeah, that is a
Because then he's
great
gonna
thought,
beat
man.
the shit out of her.
But can't you just bite
He's
through it?
over him. No, you can probably bite down, and then he's gonna fucking kill you. So it's like either get raped in my
if
mouth
the
or
dude
get
gets
killed.
his dick bitten off, he's gonna fucking fall to the ground and hold his
and
cross and start
screaming.
screaming.
He's
The
already
thing is, I don't know if you
raping,
get,
though.
can you get to bite it off? I don't know how. It can't be that easy to bite off a cow.
Jackie, bite it off.
Well,
If it
you'd have
happens,
to
you bite it off.
Well, I'm gonna try definitely, but the thing is that it's like the shock, and also it's slipping out of your mouth. You know, you got
Sure.
so much saliva in your mouth. What if you miss and then you tried to bite it off and then
Chip
you
a tooth.
didn't bite it off?
Yeah.
and then you chip a tooth and then you're ugly for the rest of your life. So you're raped and ugly.
And then you just have to continue to get raped, and that's the only way a man will love you.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
sad.
this chick was just like ultra competitive. She was just like, my reputation's on the line. I can't give this a bad blowjob. if you're gonna do it, play to win. You're in the game already.
So did this Huckleberry Hound find the criminal?
Oh no, they already had evidence against the guy. This was that, like they had
This didn't clinch the case.
well no they had
Just
the evidence they had
useless.
before is they had medical evidence medical evidence of the guy, like they had arrested the guy. They had like evidence that matched like the woman like scratching him. That was it. Someone overheard him doing it.
What?
And
How
yet
do you
did
overhear
nothing.
that?
I guess like thoughts sucking my dickin'. I don't know.
Ooh,
what the
good
Swedish sound-
accent.
That was a good accent.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Sucking my dick.
I mean,
and then they had the dog go out, and the dog found the sperm, and that was like that kind of sealed the case.
And I would have got away with it if it wasn't for that meddling dog.
that's totally perfect. And the guy whips his
like
face
Beethoven
off, and he runs the
3.
carnival.
Yeah. Sealed the case. It also would have sealed an envelope.
Hey, not bad.
Wow,
That's what British
jury
spies used to.
envelope.
That's pretty good. Yeah,
British spies used to
you're getting
use
better
it.
at this.
If we have dogs like this, can we have dogs that go around like St. Bernards with like those canisters of cum in there?
Yeah. What possible purpose
People
would
who are
that
just desperate
serve?
for it?
If people were desperate for it,
Yeah, and they just give it to you.
Well, you're like
I would
starving.
love it.
Oh yeah.
Green to
This is what
come.
happens when James gets rich. He's gonna get a
Oh, my
Saint
God.
Bernard with a barrel under his neck full of cum.
cum.
That's the thing.
You're in my Swiss retreat.
okay. Well, I wonder this about like among gay gentlemen, is that just like an intense need for cum? That,
No, it's part of the process, baby.
Okay. So if there's just like a gay Saint Bernard going around with a big barrel full of cum, it's,
Oh no! If I don't get cum at least once a week, I start to shut down as a biological creature.
Think of gays like vampires. Vampires need blood.
James is 112 years old.
That's the thing. Hey, what keeps you so young? I got the Saint Bernard. Nothing but cum. He just always finds me cum.
Man, that's the best vampire, man.
It's amazing. A real cum sucker.
the cum buyer.
Just makes you come all the time. Fine.
That would be amazing.
It's better than wanting the blood.
I wish. What's that?
Go ahead.
Oh no! I just pictured the dog, not sure if the man's cum was his cum, so he just put his mouth on the guy's dick, and then the guy came into the dog's mouth, and he said, "Not it," something like that.
Well, well, staying in the world of sperm.
Good.
A teenager inherited a ticking time bomb in his chest from a sperm donor father who failed to inform sperm banks that he had a rare and often fatal genetic heart defect, as well as the inherited condition Marfan syndrome. The man fathered at least 24 children through 3 sperm banks.
Oh, what's so wrong with this though? Because isn't that just if it was his father in real life anyway, he would have the same thing.
But when
That's your-
people
your
are
dad is your
buying
dad.
cum to make babies, they want to buy nice, juicy cum.
They gotta hire that dog to get the good cum. That dog probably would have been able to sniff out the weak lung cum.
That's right. This dog needs to be working in the sperm bank.
Yeah.
Fuck the fucking
No,
Swedish
it would
place.
go mad. Are you kidding?
That's the thing. Where does a dog go in a cum bank that only sniffs? I think he just stands completely still. I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go. It's like the gravitron. You just can't move at all. His head is just like pierced back.
You think if you like came on that dog's tail, it'd just run around in circles?
That would be the meanest thing of all time.
It's a great joke with the cops play on the dog.
Yo, O'Reilly, your turn to come on the dog's tail.
I don't want to do it.
Yo, do it, O'Reilly. It's fucking funny, O'Reilly.
Even in Sweden, they sound like New York cops.
I can't do it when you're watching. Turn around.
Everyone's watching. Yo, get in here, chef. Everyone's watching.
You know what I didn't know is that rules at sperm banks are apparently very willy-nilly. Says that
Willy-nilly.
Yeah.
willy-nilly.
I feel like
Yeah.
the number one rule is take off your shoes, and the number 2 is willy-nilly.
Willy-nilly.
There's a
Sperm will end up in the bank.
advocates say the case highlights the need for America to start regulating the fertility industry more tightly and create a national registry. There's a man who's the founder of the Donor Sibling Registry. He says, quote, There are no rules or regulations about donor identification, testing donors, monitoring numbers of children, or medical records. No one is watching. There are no laws. They don't keep track.
It's just ridiculous because to give your eggs, you have to go through fucking hell.
Yeah, but you get 10 grand.
You do, but like if you are
$50 a pop.
If you have any like cancer in your immediate family at all, or like if you are fat in any way, shape, or form, or if
What about
you're
an ass?
Jewish, you can't give.
Or if
your
you're
eggs
Jewish.
at all. You have to go to a specific egg donor if you're Jewish.
That is
Kosher.
not true. That is not true.
Yes, they have specific places
I
for
do
them.
I do think that's true.
Yeah, they have specific places.
All right,
where
you
them.
know what? They kept
Because Jews are all genetically fucked up for some reason.
Last
insane.
year when I was in the hospital for my hernia, they kept asking me if I was Jewish or not. I'm like, I'm not. Stop asking me.
Oh, that's
Well, were they worried
That
about
was an awfully violent reaction.
What's the thing?
You're Jewish.
You just imagine the doctor had this huge slab of bacon. He's like, "We're gonna put it inside of this dude. We should ask him if he's Jewish or not, though, just for fun."
All right, don't bring in the bottom feeder IV.
I will say, the first guy who started a sperm bank, brilliant. What a brilliant man. Just jacking off. Came
How you
in
know
his
it's a
hand.
man?
J.P. Morgan.
Must have been J.P. Morgan.
J.P.
Chase.
Morgan founded the first sperm bank.
And
White
I'm
gold,
gonna start
they
selling
call
this.
it, right?
Exactly, white gold. I'm gonna
white
sell
gold,
this
white
shit.
gold.
Why am I just giving this to a napkin for nothing? I'm selling it. That's an insane
Commodity
idea.
of the future is the human cum.
I'm surprised they weren't advertising on the Glenn Beck show. Just gold line and cum. Purchase gold now. Yeah. Are you a man? Do you like to come? You could be making millions of dollars and don't even know it. You're sitting on a gold mine of balls.
What about that? What's that? Mad cum? They have like mad cum.
The Mad Money?
Yeah, they just trade cum on the fucking show. What's that
Right.
guy, Kramer guy?
That's
Yeah,
so
yeah,
fucking hot. Just slinging it everywhere.
so is there like, are there Jewish? You said you can't be Jewish, so like, is there like a Hebrew national sperm?
Yeah, it's a hot dog. It's a hot
like
dog
the
egg
kosher
bank.
cum?
We also run a charity that's a sperm bank.
Right.
Yeah, there
the
is.
sperm eggs. There's not I don't even know how it works.
Oh,
like,
my
do
goodness, I
Because
just
it's all anonymous. So does a woman just go in and just like roll the fucking dice? Say like, I'll take that.
No,
one.
they give whole profiles. They give names and everything. They give a whole. It's not anonymous. It's only anonymous to the
prejudice.
children, right? Yeah, I just picture like a Jewish sperm bank, like they're carrying the cylinder full of cum, and it has the locks on the side of it. You know, like the Jewish girls. That'd be kind of cute.
Oh yeah. Oh, those kind of locks. Those.
Like chastity belts.
Yeah, I thought you meant those.
I was thinking a nice good salmon.
Yeah,
locks.
Locks, yeah.
On
Man.
a bagel.
On a bagel with cream cheese and onion. I had one this morning. It was
I didn't realize
amazing.
locks
thinking
had
about
a different meaning for everybody.
Yeah, I guess so.
What were you saying?
I was just thinking about a different breakfast thing for the name of this egg bank. Let go my eggo.
Yeah. Sprego my Legos.
Well, we're talking while we're on the subject of Jews, the bones of Adolf Hitler's deputy Rudolph Hess have been removed from their grave in a small Bavarian town after it became a pilgrimage site for neo-Nazis.
finally.
Well, they were able to find it.
Visit there.
So why did they take his bones out of the ground?
Because neo-Nazis were going and making pilgrimages to the place, so they dug up his bones, burned them, and threw them in a lake.
Rudolph Hess, how they found him?
So a neo-Nazi
his nose was so
that's
red.
a new Nazi, right?
What's up?
A neo-Nazi's a new Nazi, right?
Yeah, yeah,
All right,
yeah, yeah.
So they went and they got one of the top Nazis and they dug up his bones. They burned his bones.
No, Bavaria did.
Oh, Bavaria.
Yeah, Bavaria's the country where he was
that's
buried.
buried.
All right,
Yeah,
I think my
they
joke
dug up
got
his-
lost.
That's like a state in Germany.
That shit.
Is it now?
Yeah, it's like
okay,
a southern
good.
state.
Now I'm glad you're here, Mr. Geography. Saving my ass.
I did go to the geography bee twice.
I went once.
Hey, all right.
The National Geographic Geography bee?
No. St. Joan of Arc Catholic School.
Not that one.
So how'd they find Rudolph Hess's body? Oh, it must have because he had that big red nose. Kind of
Said
funny.
that joke like 3 minutes
I know, but then
ago,
Eddie
and
talked
no
over it,
one
so I had to make
And
sure
it
that it didn't get
finally
lost.
hits.
Yeah, it really
Yes.
hit good. He had that
Yes.
the big red nose.
Timing.
Holy Lord, beautiful fat ass right outside of our window, ladies and gentlemen.
This girl has been upskirting us these entire show. I keep seeing it.
Gotta
She
get that
ain't got a whole lot of
Swedish dog
panties
over
on.
there.
Real nice.
How much different?
I got a feeling
Studio here is
we're gonna get-
underneath a
ass.
vaginal show-off place.
Yeah.
I think
Why
we're
do you
gonna
think
get
we
in
chose
trouble.
the
runway?
I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm gonna get a little grabby after this.
Get a little grabby.
At my big fat gypsy wedding, that's a thing. The gypsy. Watch my big fat gypsy wedding. We'll talk about it. It's
Grabbing.
on Bravo. Grabbing is just something that the gypsy community does, where men just go up to women and grab them and force them to give them a kiss, and women are just like, "Oh, it's gonna be wild tonight. You know, there's gonna be a lot of grabbers out there, so you gotta be safe."
That's
But it's
great.
like a
I think that
normal.
sounds fun.
I know you do.
So I'm a grabber?
So
You will be.
Is that why gypsies are forced to travel from community to community?
Dude, they are forced to leave wherever they're at because they are disgusting
God, I
people.
hate fucking gypsies so much.
You gotta watch the show, Eddie.
Oh
You'll
my
love
God.
it.
Easy minority to hate.
Oh man, have you ever fucking dealt with them?
I've never
I
met
was
a gypsy.
I don't know what
They're
they
nuts.
are. Yeah, I don't
Oh,
even
They
man.
blend right in, but they dress super slutty.
Work
You
real
would love
late
them.
in the village, and you'll fucking deal with some gypsies. They're
Oh,
the worst
absolutely. If
people.
gypsy women would dress like gypsy men, you would fuck every single gypsy dude. Like, you would love it, Michael.
Gypsy men are always dressed in horrible suits. Oh, and they always try to do all these money exchanges with you. Those
Right.
pieces of shit.
It's all chocolate inside of that coin.
Yeah, gypsies, they're tricksters.
They
Yeah.
are tricksters. They're good people.
Can you like? Is that something you're born into, or do you convert later?
You're born into it. It's
Yeah.
like it's like they're from like Romanians and
They're called
Your
themselves
people.
the Roma, and they're like a ancient people from Eastern Europe. And
yeah. Well, you're Armenian, right?
it's nothing like gypsies.
Is it not?
No.
Can it be?
Yeah, for the sake
we
of the
pretend?
bit. Sure, I'm a gypsy.
So are you Armenian and Irish or something? Or what's the deal?
No, I just look Irish because when you mix a tiny bit of Armenian with like Anglo-Saxon, it just curls your hair up and turns it red.
Oh, interesting.
Fair enough. Armenians are my
That's a little
favorite.
recipe you got.
It's like when you put a house on the Wicked Witch of the West, her shoes. Just kind of curls right up.
In
it's
Indiana,
kind of like a recipe for fake Irish. Is what I've got.
All right.
the Armenians are my favorite people in Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. They're my favorite group in that movie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. My soul's prepared. How's yours?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I love that.
Tattoos and everything.
Yeah, I love
Boy.
that shit.
Well, we haven't hit upon a segue, but we're running out of time, so we got a segment from Holden McNeely.
Oh, this segment presented by Sammy the Man. It's called Oopsie Doo, did you poo poo? Ooh, did you poo poo? Oh no.
I love this title.
Sammy Man, yeah, he's doing good.
Cool.
Sammy was like, hey, how's Ben Kissel?
And then he
I
floated
said,
up the stream.
he swam up the
Salmon.
stream.
He's doing good.
That's
Are we
the weird
talking
thing
about
him.
different Sams?
Yeah, we're talking about Sammy the Man.
I'm
is
talking about Sam
a
from,
bad-
from a couple weeks ago.
All
All right, guys, we got like 10 minutes. We gotta go.
All right.
Wrap it up. We're on the final 10.
Sammy the Man's a bad fish joke. Been made at the
The
top of the
salmon
show.
joke.
The salmon joke was amazing, by the way.
I loved it.
Thank you.
A lot of salmon talk in this show.
A lot of
Yeah,
salmon
lot
talk.
of salmon
So
talk.
when did you poop your pants? Oh, I'll tell you when I did. I've
Can it be pee-pee, too? Can it be
yeah,
pee-pee
it can be
too?
pee too. Poop or pee pee as well.
Or vomit. If you vomit in your pants, you can tell that story too.
Fantastic.
Freshman year, I was dead
Swedish dog will
sober.
find it.
We had bad food at the cafeteria. We had a cafeteria at our dorm, and I ate a burger, and it tasted weird and bad. And as I was walking back, it was a little tough for me, so you gotta give me a second. As I was walking back to my dorm-style apartment, I just needed a fart, and I shit.
Oh, I thought
Bad.
you were going to sneeze.
And I shit bad in my pants.
And
And
you
then I
just
ran back. I just threw everything down the bathroom floor, jumped in the shower. It was awful, man. It
It's like the scene
smelled
of the
bad.
crying game.
Oh, it smelled so bad. My fucking shit fucking was everywhere.
Well, that's
I
great.
fucking rubbed it all over the walls.
Yeah, you got to do that. You got to make a little butterfly. If you ever get a chance to shit in the shower, please do. And shit on the wall, and it really looks like a butterfly.
Like if you press your butt up against
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's fun. I make a big one. A big butterfly.
Jay, what about
You
you?
didn't rinse it away and watch the butterflies
Jay, when'd you-
flutter into eternity?
Why do you look so disgusted? Have you never shit yourself?
Not in recent memory. I don't.
It's bad, man.
Yeah, it's
Really?
real bad.
Oh,
bad.
You ever peed yourself in
Peed
these
yourself?
I've peed myself. I peed myself drunk one time. What happened was
once?
Well, no. One time I can remember I was at a party. I was really
Just
drunk.
felt like he wasn't drunk. He just peed so much. He's like, I feel drunk, man.
No, I was drunk. I was fucking drunk, and I felt like I was gonna vomit. So I ran to the bathroom, and I opened the door, and I got on my knees, and I put my head in the toilet bowl, and I was trying to vomit, and I was trying so hard that I started peeing all over myself, and I couldn't get up. That's like, and it's at a party too. So now I had to find out a way to get out the party.
Towels.
And, everybody kind of knew. When you're fucked up like that, everybody knows.
Yeah.
And you think no one knows. You're like, wow, how many? And everybody fucking knows. And they seen me, and they were like, oh, you gotta get this guy out of here.
Jay pissed himself again.
Yeah. He does it all the time.
He did that thing he does.
Well, I'm about to piss myself right now, but I pee myself all the time. I just did it in Mara's apartment recently, and I used to pee all over the place. One of the worst memories I have is when I was in 6th grade. I was in this baseball league there in 6th grade, and I peed in the back of the coach's van on the way back from the game, and I just pissed all over the seats because I was too afraid to ask him to stop, and then I just never went back to practice, and I never saw him again, and it made my mother return the clothes. So that's it. But it's just humiliating. The man he dropped me off, and then he must have been like, oh, it smells like piss, and he must have cleaned up my urine, and I just peed so much. It was devastating.
What about you, James? Huh? What's your last?
Pee myself?
Pee or pee poo? Pee or poo poo?
Whichever.
I mean, are we just slight amounts now and then, just normal maintenance?
Well, we've all
Going
got
out there.
We've all got slips.
We're talking like
We've all had a little spill.
full on.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it could be when you were 5. I mean, that story. I'd like to hear that story too.
Yeah.
I was actually
Share with us, brother.
No, I guess I was in first. I was in first grade, and I had to I was too embarrassed to ask to go to the bathroom, so I just peed my pants, and then I had to go in front of all the kids and go get new pants that they have emergency pants in the elementary school.
Oh yeah, every school.
I'm glad they had emergency pants.
Yeah.
At least they didn't make me go home naked or go about my day.
In a burlap sack.
Yeah.
No, man. I wonder if your parents had to pay for those emergency pants.
Yeah, it's probably added to the tab. Well, as if they weren't paying enough in taxes, right?
Jackie.
I was told later on that I did this. I don't really remember it. I went into my roommate's room my sophomore year of college, and he was in bed, and I told him I had to go to the bathroom, and the bathroom was right by his bedroom. So instead, I just went into the closet and pissed myself. But I didn't take down my pants. I just pissed all over myself. Didn't get any of his clothes, though. So he didn't care. So he really just watched me do it and made fun of me. So that was fine. He just did it just so he could make fun of me later on.
Hilarious. Love it.
I don't know if I told the story on this show or
Am I the only fucking person who shit himself?
No, mine's coming up.
Okay.
Yeah. Mine's. I got 2 shit stories. So the one I want to tell. Did I ever say the one about me Pee Wee football?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So I'm not gonna tell that one. But the one day at work at BW3's in Tallahassee, I remember I walked in and I was having a tough time. Drank really hard till 5 in the morning. I walked into work and I saw one of the guys I was working with. This little black kid. He was hilarious. No one could understand him but me. He had a horrible Tallahassee accent. And I walk in. I thought I was gonna fart. And I shit.
Yeah.
And I just looked at him and I go, oh no. And he's like, what happened? And I was like, don't worry about it. I just went to the
I love you were able to maintain control of the situation.
Yeah. No, I just went to the bathroom and threw my shitty underwear in the trash and worked an 8-hour day with fucking no underwear in a hot Tallahassee kitchen. God. That was fucking disgusting.
That's fine. But do you ever notice if you don't wear underwear with pants, how sometimes the seams of your pants will hit your balls and stuff?
I hate it, man. I don't like it. I have to wear underwear. I don't go commando. I can't do it. It's too much.
It can be dangerous a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can definitely be dangerous. You can zip your cock up right in a zipper. Great memory. My middle brother Chris got his dick stuck in his zipper, and my dad had to grab the top of his cock and pull down the zipper. It was amazing. It was one of those moments in hindsight where you're just like, God, just being a dad puts you in a whole series of different situations.
I've got it.
He literally had to man up and be like, all right. I saw him turn around and not face Chris and just be like, oh man. Jesus, it was really in there.
Just put a wooden spoon in his mouth and say, go.
Yeah, it really hurt him. It really hurt Chrissy a lot.
Did you poo-poo, Marcus?
Oh, I poo-pooed.
How was it?
I was working at a daycare in college.
Oh, my God.
Oh, why? You should be allowed to do that.
This is when it all stopped.
Shit on the kids.
I was very good at what I did.
I think we're going to have to fire the guy who shit on the kids.
But it was New Year's Eve. And our boss had made such a big deal about how nobody's getting off for New Year's Eve. Like, absolutely nobody can have the day off. If you're scheduled, you have to work. And we had, for lunch that day, we had Beanie Weenie grilled cheeses.
Ooh,
And they were great.
Beanie Weenies.
Beanie Weenie grilled cheese was like my favorite day.
Are those beanies and weenies and grilled cheeses all together?
It's beanies and weenies in the grilled cheese sandwich.
Wow, that sounds pretty great.
It's pretty good. Beanie Weenie
Beanie Weenie grilled cheese.
Texas Christmas.
That's what they call steak over there.
Yeah, Beanie Weenie grilled cheesy. It's the best. And I don't know how, but I don't know if something just fell into my Beanie Weenie cheesy. And I love saying it. But I was the only one that got sick, so I ate it, and I was on the playground, and I'm sitting there, like, watching the kids. And, again, like, I had to fart. I'm just like, all right, and my stomach just fucking cramps up, and like I just like have no control whatsoever. My butt just opens up.
Yeah.
And just,
Oh my, Michael knows something about that.
yeah, and then I'm like, ha! Like, oh God, like I'm in charge of like 5 to 7 year olds. If they see Mr. Marcus with a pants full of shit, I'm gonna lose my job.
It's
Cool to shit your pants.
Mr. Marcus with a pants full of shit might be my favorite sentence of the week.
You're welcome.
If that's not a band, I don't know what it is.
I know, right? I thought it sounded like the title of a Nirvana song.
Yeah, I think it's called The Counting Crows.
So I went to the bathroom, and I was like the whole time I'm like, please don't let me shit my pants. Please don't let me shit my pants. I don't want this to happen. So I go to the bathroom. I'm thinking
Just make it a really massive fart.
Yeah,
Please, God.
just please
biggest,
God,
greatest
just make
fart
it,
of all time.
Just make it something different. And I get to the bathroom.
That's like when you lost your virginity.
Yeah.
I hope she's not pregnant. I hope she's not pregnant.
Rather have a major medical problem.
Hopefully it's blood. I go to the bathroom and I pull down my pants and I check and I've just shit the hell out of my boxers and I'm just getting
like a good day long cycle.
and I'm just I'm wearing boxers so there's nothing to catch it, so it's just it's down my thighs on
down
both
your legs,
sides. Down my legs, and
Sad story.
yeah, and then and my boss was so insistent, and I'm just getting worse and worse. I'm covered in sweat, and I'm just fucking throwing up as well. And so I have to I can't just lie to my boss or give her some kind of excuse. I just had to go into her office, and she had made such a big deal about nobody getting the day off. I just had to go into my office and just say, Miss Ortiz, I just shit myself. I gotta go home. I was like, I'll be back. I just have to go change and wash myself up. And she just stared at me with these huge eyes. Just, okay.
That's all you can say.
And I almost on the way home, on the drive home, I got this horrible fever. It was the worst food poisoning I ever had in my life. Yeah, and it was New Year's Eve too.
I'll tell you what, though, if you ever want to get out of work and your boss is being a fucking bitch, shit yourself.
Shit yourself at all times, ladies and gentlemen. All right, this has been the Roundtable of Gentlemen. Yeah, fantastic program. I love this episode, by the way.
Yeah,
It's a good one. It's a good hot episode.
It's hot.
God, yeah, ladies
Oh
and
my
gentlemen,
God! I
please.
forgot all those other shit stories. I'm not gonna tell them. Hey, remind me next week. I forgot all those food poisons.
We got a cliffhanger. Ed Larson. We got a shit
Ed Larson's got a lot of shit stories.
Holy
To
lordy.
be continued next week on Roundtable of Gentlemen.
Yeah, all right, Jackie Zebrowski, Ed Larson. Holden McNeely, thank you, Michael Chaverson, in for Kevin Barnett, James Adomian, amazing Marcus Parks. I'm Ben Kissel. We'll talk to you next week.
I just shit.
Looking forward to it.
I'm looking fucking shit. Shit it. Shit.
Put a shit ball in it. Huh?
Put a shit ball in it.
Huh?
I'm gonna shit.
Put a. Make a. Eat a.
Don't stop it. I'm gonna.